Welcome to a mod I have been looking forward to for a very long time, an Alexander Overhaul mod, but it comes with 3 different campaigns, which I absolutely love. Let's get into the first one. So this campaign here is more in line with the original. You still have the bad map, it is improved overall, but bad map, and overall just more in common with the original but overhauled. You have India here, which is accessible over here. You've got Petra as a faction, Alexander starting already in Persia, so Persia, fully playable. Like Armenia, Scythia, Dacia and Illyria up here. Overall, if you like the original but just wanted a little bit more, this is the campaign for you. But then we have the second campaign, which, as you can see, a very different map already. Let's get into it. And this one here, I am tempted to do an AI only campaign for look at this. You can already tell it's much better. Let's get rid of that fog of war. Let's see how beautiful this thing is. Here we go. Look at Persia here. Just so much bigger. Going down into Egypt. A lot of land down here. Not many settlements. I think it keeps roughly to the same settlement count. I think I'd prefer a version where, it adds a bit more settlements and maybe splits it up into satrapies or something like that. Then we've got Armenia up here. Yeah, much better map overall. And India as a fully playable faction, but quite a lot of settlements here. Yeah, it goes much deeper into India, stretching further than Alexander stretched himself, which I find interesting. And of course, the Himalayas over here. No secret faction here sadly, but overall it's just meant to be an Alexander campaign. The third campaign is the best in my opinion. That one interests me the most. But to stay on this one, there's many unique scripted events and stuff like that, historical characters, mechanics where Alexander's empire can collapse in on itself or the Persian empire can collapse in on itself. I don't fully know how those work yet, but they do exist. We've got Alexander here in the region of Troy, and if we check the family tree, we've got Philip there, Alexander himself. But what is this here? I've not clicked on this yet. I don't know what's going to come up. Antigonus. We have the family of Antigonus. The family of Parmenion. Sadly that is all, but I'm excited to see that. It would have been nice to get a Ptolemy in there as well, and a Seleucus maybe or something like that. Or maybe Seleucus as like another general you can adopt, I don't know. But it's a nice start there and I do love to see it. But we're not done yet. Before I move on to the third one, I still want to talk a bit about the big Alexander map, because as you can see here, the Ptolemaic Kingdom, the Seleucids, Pygrians there, interesting. So when I said Alexander's empire can rise up upon the death of Alexander, like break away, I think it works like emergent factions, and after Alexander dies, you have random generated kingdoms to simulate the wars of the Diadochi, which I think is a very cool mechanic. We could also start the campaign, it will play itself about 50 to 100 turns, and then you'll spawn in as Seleucus or Ptolemy and lead their empires in a civil war to victory. Overall, I think that could be really fun. And it'd be fun to see in an AI-only campaign too. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see it? Let me know in the comments down below if you do. But now it's time for the third and final one, the Philip of Macedon campaign. So far we have seen a Alexander campaign that is completely overhauled. One like the original for people who like that simpler gameplay style. One bigger and a bit more complex, and now a completely unique campaign based around Philip II of Macedon. Let's quickly check out the family tree here. So yeah, we've got Philip and little Alexander, 0 years old. Oh, adorable. Menelaus here, Antigonus again, 48 this time, Parmenion at 40. Wonderful. Let's have a little zoom out and see the whole map. So we've got Thrace over here, Macedon, Persia, Dacia, Illyria, and then here we've got Rome, the Italian League, the Samnite Confederation, the Delian League, who are also dotted around in Greece as well. We've got the Boeotian League, who are dotted around in Greece and Italy, and then the Peloponnesian League, who hold Sparta, Crete, Syracuse, and all of that. And is that a Carthage too? Yeah, we've got a Carthage. I like that, I like we've got them. Could be a fun campaign. So if you just want to play this mod, an Alexander mod, but play as Rome instead, it's entirely possible, which is why, you know, I had to give this mod a shout out, give it some love, because not many people are checking the mod Steam workshop anymore, but I think if you're gonna come back and give the mod a go, this is definitely one to have on your list. Let me know, do you want to see an AI only campaign for the Alexander map, the big one, or do you want to see it for the Philip II of Macedon campaign? Which one out of those two? Let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, share with anyone else you think may be interested. But for now, until the next one, I have been MELKOR, and Mel gone.